Well, what is happening right now in the halls of Westminster is that there is an entire nation that is pretending to sleep and no one is out there trying to wake them up. The political landscape is effectively in free fall. The citizens of this once great nation are the ones that are really paying the price for what's happening in the UK. And the latest act of political theatre that is unfolding is that the Liberal Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, and the Conservative Party leader, that is Kemi Badenoch, are trading barbs over one of the most pressing issues facing the UK today, which is the Pakistani rape gangs scandal, a matter that is so painful that it has actually torn through the fabric of British society. And here we are, politicians playing the blame game while thousands of victims and their families continue to suffer in silence, quite literally. Keir Starmer accused Kim of bandwagon jumping. He claims that her newfound interest in the issue is nothing more than a reaction to social media outrage. And what is that? Well, series of tweets that have been put out by Elon Musk, who owns X platform, where he blasted the UK government and specifically the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, for his inaction. But Badenoch is no stranger when it comes to confrontation. She hit back at Keir Starmer, accusing him of politicizing and actually prioritizing political gains over ensuring justice, and even asked the burning question, why won't he listen to the victims? Now, Starmer claims another national inquiry would actually slow down the necessary action. Meanwhile, the victims of these grooming gangs, which are predominantly Sikh, Hindu and the Christian white girls and their families, are caught in the crossfire of a political battle that has ignored the pain for too long. And while politicians bicker in Westminster, these families are really left to pick up the pieces of their shattered and broken lives. And just as the UK's leaders squabble, there's a stark irony, viewers, that has actually unfolded. On the very same day, India's Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla met with British lawmakers in the same House of Lords and discussed India's democratic values and rise as a global power. A reminder of what the UK once preached. What was that? Democracy, justice and progress. Now, Om Birla is on an official visit to the UK, covering England, Scotland and several other parts, and it began by paying a tribute to the principal architect of the Indian Constitution at the Ambedkar Museum in North London on Tuesday. Viewers, that's an irony that nobody can miss. UK's political leaders may have lost sight of their duty to the people, but the world is watching. And they are watching exactly what is unfolding in the UK. The question is, how long can the UK avoid confronting the truth that its political class has failed its citizens, failed the victims, failed the very ideals that it once championed? While Westminster plays its political games, the victims wait for justice and they wait for a government that will finally listen to them.
They're scared of vote bank. Yes. They will lose the vote bank. Yeah, especially one or two parliaments. I don't know whether I should name or not. They have most of the people in their constituencies belong to the neighboring nation, and they cannot hurt them.